Hello and welcome again to the 100% pure New Zealand Winter Games, coming to you from the beautiful southern lakes in New Zealand. Today we're back again at the Cadrona Alpine Resort for the Freeski Big Air. Now the Freeski events have been a huge success for international competitors. Gus Kenworthy from the USA walking away with 2 gold medals in both slopestyle and halfpipe. And as expected, Jossie Wells did New Zealand proud, walking away with 2 silver medals. Both competitors are back today and will be looking for a podium finish. Today's event is about one big technical manoeuvre. These guys are going to be stomping that and going for broke. Behind me, we've got the tabletop, which is about 70 foot to the sweet spot. And these guys are going to be going for broke.
The jump is a step down, pretty much. It's a step down jump and it's about a 66 foot from takeoff to knuckle. But Byron, you're best to explain the judging, being one of the New Zealand and one of the world's best skiers.
Yeah, for sure. The judges will be looking for execution, the best way you can possibly land. Also, the difficulty of trick is very high up there. You do a 360 versus someone doing a double cork 1260. A double cork 1260 is just technically harder, so that's going to score better. But also the style as well. The best way you possibly can look in the air, grabs as well. It's pretty much just anything you can do on the jump to make yourself look better is going to score better.
1998 was when the park ski or the twin tip ski came out, and back then, you know, you could make the final of a big air comp with a 540 mute grab or maybe just a 360.
Yeah, exactly.
And today, what's going to take to win?
Yeah, definitely today it's going to take double flips and multiple spins. We're going to see 1440s going upside down twice. It's absolutely going to be unreal.
So hopefully that gives you guys a clear idea of what's going to go down. We've got an international field that's second to none, including Gus Kenworthy, Jossie Wells and Kai Marler, just to name a few. So let's see what happens.
There's going to be some good tricks today, and everybody's going big and trying to have a lot of style. So, Devin Logan is a force to be reckoned with. She won pipe and she won slopestyle, so I think she's going to try her hardest to win today. And you know, Anaïs Caradeux, another girl from France, she's out here throwing down as well. So, pretty small field, but I think we're all going to, you know, try our hardest and have a little fun. Arrows!
Well, one thing, it's way warmer today and it's bluebird, so I'm already having 10 times the amount of more fun than the last few days. Jump is really good. It's about 50, 60 foot. Nice takeoff, nice long landing. Yeah, we've got a pommel lift right by there, and yeah, it's really fun. It's kind of more like it feels more like a session today. It's cool. I think everyone's basically going to throw 2 solid tricks to get into finals. I mean, the level of riding today is really good, so everyone's still going to have to throw down to get into finals. But once it's in finals, it's real strategic to see what the other person did to try beat their trick, and it's a lot easier for the judges to judge. They only have to jump 2 jumps against each other, and it's cool for the riders because you get to kind of mix it up a little bit, and yeah, it should be a really good show today.
Colby, first of all, it's Big Hair Day. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's the last contest for me, the gig here. We had sound check earlier. Now we're just doing a bit of big air practice, and then yeah, well, really, it's sort of like the first song that I wrote. It was about how much I hated my father, and I'm gonna try to channel that into this jump that I'm gonna do just there on this pad right there. Check out the album coming out soon. First single released on the MSP track. Yeah, it's called The Ultimate Run. Check it out, coming out in sometime soon.
Boom!
Okay, right now we're going to take a break from the Freeski Big Air. Over the past few days, it's been all about the freeski events. We've seen halfpipe and we've seen slopestyle, and the action's been all time. But right now we're going to have a bit more fun and grab Jossie Wells and Colby West, put them in the driver's seat and test their driving skills on a custom-built track.
hitting anything. How fast did you go?
2:36.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Go! Going! Come on! I need more hands! No, that's called precision, Jossie. Oh no! Oh, that was a cone. I didn't hit that. Cone.
Yep, you hit it.
Wasn't me.
It was the other guy that was driving.
The guy. Yes! Best time yet, sort of.
What did you get?
Exactly the same time as you.
Oh, that's good.
Johnson and I are pretty much tied. I mean, he's
0.2 of a second.
he's beaten by
ahead.
0.2 of a second apparently.
Yeah, well, in New Zealand, that's a lot. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
I mean,
doesn't-
I use the different system of measurement, so I'm winning.
Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Whatever, let's try again.
Ready, boys? Oh no! This car's way harder!
It smells like we're blowing it up.
Oh. It just stopped again. I think the transmission's done or something.
Blew up the car.
I think it just blew up the car. It says I need a tool. There's a little wrench on there.
Nah, you good. It might just be service.
I don't know how much a wrench is gonna help this car. We just did.
Gonna do the course. Let's go. Handbrake drift. Oh, icy. I'm gonna get tired.
Hello and welcome back to the 100% pure New Zealand Winter Games. We've got all the action from the Freeski Big Air. Right now we're going to make our way into the semi-finals, then the finals.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are through into the semi-finals in PC Fossey versus Josh Christensen. PC Fossey just throwing down. Pretty clean trick for his first run.
And Josh Christensen landing the most amazing double cork 1260 nose mute grab. That is absolutely unreal and absolute to perfection. That is going to be a hard jump to beat.
All right, so they'll be going back up, and next up we have Jossie Wells versus Kai Marler. Jossie Wells dropping in for the semi-final. Let's see what he's got.
Carving off a takeoff with a double cork 1260 mute grab. Absolutely landing that to perfection with a massive carve out the bottom. That is one technical and executed perfectly trick.
All right, so Kai Marler, he's standing up top, and he's got to, just seeing Jossie throw down. He's got to look to step it up for this head-to-head battle. It's jump versus jump. So let's see what he's got.
Coming in switch with Kai Marler with the switch double misty flip 1260. Now, I would not want to be a judge right now.
Kai Marler just sending a huge, it's a totally different trick. Coming off switch into that misty, kind of going against the flow of the body, really having to pop it and come over the top of the trick.
He, I reckon he's gonna be the best skier in the world. Give him like 2 years.
It's pretty close now.
Pretty close already, and he's 15. Wow. Man. Yeah.
So we've just had the first run of the semi-finals, and Josh Christensen taking out PC Fossey for that first run. So they'll be going into run 2. This is pretty much the decider. If Josh Christensen can win this run, he'll be through into the finals. Josh Christensen
with the double cork switch.
Double cork 1080 with a late shifty there by Josh Christensen.
Okay, we're into the semis. How technical is it getting out there?
It's just getting kind of scary because the landing's getting a little stiffer or harder. And right now is really when we need to land and get our grab, so it's just a lot of pressure, but hopefully it's working out.
And you stomped your trick?
I think so. Felt like it.
On course, we got PC Fossey with the double cork 1260 nose mute grab.
Now PC Fossey just not quite keeping it in form, like looked really good on takeoff. Midway through the jump, he just let go of that grab and sort of did a little bit of a running man trying to get to the landing.
Yep.
He'll get knocked down a bit from that, won't he?
Yeah, absolutely. And up against Josh Christensen with an absolute perfect switch double cork 1080.
And again with the Jossie Wells versus Kai Marler. Marler taking out that first run. So again, the pressure is really on Jossie to get it back to be even 1-1 and take it through into the decider third round.
On course with Kai Marler with a switch double misty 1440. Now that trick has been done a couple times by Bobby Brown at the X Games Big Air, winning the event with that exact trick. So that trick is going to score very high.
All right, so right up there. So Kai Marler really just stepping it up. Jossie Wells, he's standing at the top. He's thinking, I've got to step my game up here.
So stoked. Just landed for my third time or something. So stoked right now.
Joss Wells on course. All right, Jossie Wells. Kai Marler already he's up one. Can Jossie take this out? He's got to put it down on this run.
With a double cork 1260 mute grab to perfection.
I think he's stuck with the same trick. I think that we're going to see Kai Marler go through.
Just got beaten by a 15-year-old. It's really good. No, I think that last one I did was my best jump all day. I'm stoked. Double cork 1260 mute grab. I went bigger than I've been going, and I probably landed better than I've had. So my score is probably the highest that I got today. But yeah, 15-year-old Kai, he's a man.
How many guys in the world can do a trick like that?
There are two or three guys in the world that can do that trick. And we're seeing it here today at the Winter Games.
That wraps it up for the semi-finals. We will have Kai Marler versus, I do believe it will be Josh Christensen in the final.
My first run, I did a 5 blunt grab.
All right, well that's the best trick so far.
And second run, I did a rodeo 5 safety.
Puts it to her feet. That is a huge trick.
Third jump, I did a 7.
Didn't quite get the grab, but it was a clean trick.
For my 7 tail, I took off. I was really patient. I spun the first 3, and then on the second 3, made sure I grabbed my ski.
Just trying to push your score up just a little bit more.
First 2 did a 3. First hit wasn't the best one, so just kind of got that out of my mind, and then tried a 7, but came around to 5.
540. Looked like she could have gone 7 there, Byron.
Absolutely, she's just building up to it, I believe.
Third hit did a 7, landed sweet, so yeah, stoked.
720-foot Rose
The young Kiwi, she hasn't done too many 7s in her life, and she's putting them down in competition and doing them very, very smoothly.
My first jump, I just did a nice 360 mute grab. It's a super fun floaty jump, so keeping things casual. And then my next 2 jumps went to do a 540 mute, and the first one went a little bit too big, kind of over-rotated and slammed myself down.
Going for the 540, almost 7 to a crash.
And then the next one I went a little too small and under-rotated and slammed myself this way.
Slowed the rotation down. Last time she over-rotated, this time actually under-rotating.
So we're doing good, but got the third 5.
She's gone for the 540. She's landed it.
not my best, but I landed, so I'll take it. I'm glad that I kept at it, and I'm mostly healthy, so it's a fun day.
Actually, I'm feeling great today. I did some tricks that I haven't done in a while, and I stomped them, so I'm stoked.
I'm just stoked to be here. I don't really care where I come, so all's good, eh?
And have you had fun at the games?
Oh yeah, it's been sick. I've been loving it, eh? First major comp I've ever done in New Zealand, so yeah, it's fun.
In the first final, which is going for first and second, we have Josh Christensen versus Kai Marler, and in the small final, as they call it, we will have Jossie Wells versus PC Fossey.
All podium's good, you know. The fourth is like pretty average. So I'm gonna go hard, I think. I think it's time to turn it up a notch.
PC Fossey putting down
A double cork 1260 nose mute. Looked like he had a little bit of trouble on the landing.
Hey, what do you think about this wind? Is that having an effect on the skiers?
Yeah, absolutely. You're standing at the top of the course and the big gust of wind comes on. It is scary, you know. You are risking
Pushing
your life
them.
and injuries.
Okay, let's see what Jossie's going to put down.
Jossie Wells with the double cork 1260 mute. Absolute perfection.
Hey, it's the same trick as PC Fossey. So let's see what the judges think.
So Jossie Wells taking the first jump of the small final up against PC Fossey. So PC Fossey is really going to have to bring it down for the second run in hope to catch that third place.
Okay, so Jossie Wells on course. If he puts it down on this one, it's his game to win, and he'll be taking out third place. Jossie on course, coming in switch.
Jossie with the switch double cork 1080.
Did it to perfection. Now the pressure has got to be on PC Fossey.
Of course, that combined score out of 200 will be the difference.
Yeah, and PC Fossey on course with a double cork 1260. Looking like he may have had a little bit of trouble on that landing again. Not too sure. But again, two very, very well done tricks. It's all up to the judges for now.
Wells is taking this out, so what we're going to see is just a bit of good times. The skiers is putting on a bit of a show here at the Winter Games finals.
And they're going to be hitting the jump together.
Oh,
PC Fossey with the double backflip, Jossie with the single. An absolute awesome way to finish
PC
the small
Fossey.
final.
Yeah, that was awesome. PC Fossey giving me the little heart jitters there. Just going for the double, but a bit of a layout in the middle there.
Ended up coming third, got on the podium. Always a good day when you get on the podium. It was tough though, man. We've been skiing since 8:30 this morning, and I don't even know what time it is now, but I feel like I've done like 300 jumps today. We had 3 jumps to get through into finals, and then finals we had a knockout round, 8 people, and we split it up 2 on 2 the whole way, and I think we just did like 20 jumps or something to finally get to where we are now. Very relaxing knowing that I'm on the podium, landing my tricks, I'm stoked. Kai Marlin, he is 15 years old from Switzerland, and he is insane in the membrane. He is just doing switch double misties all day. Only one other person I know that can do that, and this kid's 15, and yeah, he absolutely killed it. I think they've got a drop now for first and second place. Josh Christensen is up there too. My homie from back in the days, Park City, he's absolutely killing it as well, so those guys are having a battle royale up there.
Kai Marler with the
Kai Marler
just Misty 9, having a little bit of trouble. He was going for the double and having to open up. That is one scary thing to do, as on the takeoff you set to go upside down twice and you freak out and you have to open up, and that is one terrifying thing to do.
Hey, it could have been the wind there, you know, like it's getting a little bit more gusty, and might have just felt the gust and, you know, got a little bit out of control there and had to let it go.
Exactly, and that is Josh Christensen with a switch right side 1080, so unnatural. Kai Marler messing up his first trick, but Josh Christensen still dropping in and doing such a technical trick just for fun.
All right, so that puts Josh Christensen, he is up 1 on the first run of the finals.
On course we have Josh Christensen with a unbelievable double cork 1260 mute.
I think that was one of the best I've seen all day. Josh Christensen really, you know, he's just up the level there, just putting it down so clean.
Movement switch.
Kai Marler on course.
With
Going for the switch Misty 1260 mute grab. But again, he's just sitting it down at the bottom there. So Kai Marler crashing there. So I think that will put Josh Christensen through into the first place after just 2 runs.
The jump was really sick and just went down, switched double Misty 12 and 14, and super stoked about that to do it on this jump. Yeah, it's sick.
How many people are doing Misty 14s?
I think 3 people's with me.
A switch double Misty 1440.
With my history of competitions, it's definitely been the highest level of skiing, I feel.
Awesome.
A lot more people have been throwing harder tricks that haven't been seen in competition before, so
yeah, excellent.
It's been wild. Yeah.
And have you been down to New Zealand before? And what's your how's you feeling? Have you enjoyed the event?
Yeah, I mean, it's my first time down in New Zealand. I'm really pumped that I was able to make it down. I've planned to come up the past 4 years, but either due to injury or lack of funds, wasn't able to make it. And it's been more than wonderful for me so far, and I'm here for another 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
I'm real pumped.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, well, congratulations. Enjoy New Zealand and enjoy the celebrations tonight.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I'm ready to go rest and let my body heal up for a little bit.
An awesome finish to free skiing here at the 2011 100% Pure New Zealand Winter Games.
Yep. Thank you very much, Byron Wells. You've been awesome. It's been great having you here to take us through all these technical tricks because the level is getting so high. It's so hard to know what's going on up there when you're seeing these dub 1440s. So greatly appreciate it and good luck with getting back on the skis.
Well, thank you for hanging out with me for the day.
All right, Monotone. That's a wrap.